SHOT Show is less than 2 weeks away, but the leaks are already out. And let me tell you, 2026 is not a normal year. The era of dumb glass is dying. What we're seeing this year in Vegas is a total takeover. Smart scopes, integrated ballistics, and thermal hybrids that are finally affordable. If you buy a scope today without knowing what's coming next week, you are throwing money away. I'm going to show you the top 10 scopes that are leading this revolution, from the budget killers to the long-range masters. Let's get into it. Number 10. Winchester Optics Supreme 6 to 18 by 50. We are starting with a name that's been around since the Wild West, but they are playing a new game. Winchester is back in the optics world, and the Supreme is their apology letter to the budget hunter. For years, budget scope meant foggy lenses and turrets that felt like mush. This changes that. You get a surprisingly decent illuminated reticle and a 50mm objective lens that actually gathers light. Reality check. Let's be real. It's an entry-level optic. The eye box is a bit tight and the clicks aren't going to feel like a Swiss watch. But if you were building a deer rifle for your kid or a backup truck gun and you have less than $500 in your pocket, this is the one that won't embarrass you. Number 9. Riton 5 Primal 3 to 18 by 50. Moving up, we have the Disruptor. Riton has been the annoying new kid on the block poking the giants, and the 5 Primal is their best jab yet. This is the crossover scope. It sits right in that sweet spot where hunting meets long-range shooting. You get ED glass, which usually costs double this price, and a zero-stop system that actually works. The Christmas tree reticle is great for holding over wind without touching the dials. Reality check. It's a bit heavy. It feels like a tank, which is good for durability but bad for hiking. But for a mid-range scope under $1,000, the glass clarity is punching way above its weight class. Number 8. Vortex Viper HD 3 to 15 by 44. Here is the Honda Civic of the gun world. Reliable, everywhere, and it just works. Vortex finally updated the old reliable Viper line to HD status this year. They shaved off some weight and cleaned up the edge-to-edge clarity. But the best part? They kept it simple. Capped turrets, no massive tactical knobs getting snagged on your backpack straps. Reality check, it's not flashy. It doesn't have a computer inside it. It's just a solid, rugged tube of aluminum that holds zero when you drop it. If you treat your gear like a rental car, buy this. Number 7. Swarovski Z5i Plus. Now we enter European territory. The Z5i Plus is a ghost. It is so light you might forget you mounted it. Swarovski realized that American mountain hunters were tired of lugging bricks up the mountain, so they optimized this specifically for us. The zoom range is classic 5x, and the illumination controls have been redesigned to be usable with gloves on. Reality check, it is delicate. I wouldn't throw this in the back of a pickup truck without a case, and the price tag hurts. But when you're at 10,000 feet and your lungs are burning, saving those few ounces feels worth every penny. Number 6. Element Optics Theos 2 to 10 42. The trend for 2026 is MPVO, Medium Power Variable Optics. Everyone wants smaller scopes, and the Theos is leading that charge. This thing is tiny, but it packs the engineering of a sniper scope. It uses the RevTrack turret system, which means you can dial for distance, shoot, and dial back to zero without looking. It's perfect for an AR-15 setup or a brush gun where you need to move fast. Reality check, 10x magnification is the limit. If you're trying to shoot a groundhog at 800 yards, this isn't for you. But for 90% of real-world hunting scenarios inside 300 yards, this is all the glass you need. Number 5. Zeiss V8 North America Edition. Germany finally listened to us. For years, the Zeiss V8 was an optical masterpiece that nobody bought because it had a weird 36mm tube that required custom rings. For 2026, they fixed it. We get the standard 30mm tube, meaning you can mount it on anything. The light transmission is 92%. I took this out at dusk, and when my eyes said it was dark, the scope said it was still afternoon. Reality check, it is expensive, and the reticle choices are a bit traditional for my taste. But if your hunt depends on that last 5 minutes of legal shooting light, this scope buys you time.
Number 4. Schmidt & Bender 5-25 by 56 PM2. This is the benchmark for optical clarity. No electronics, no lasers, just German engineering. The light transmission on this unit is studied in physics classrooms. The PM2 turret system is purely mechanical, using brass and steel internals to ensure that when you dial 5 mils, the reticle moves exactly 5 mils. Analysis. It proves that you don't need batteries to be precise. It relies on tight manufacturing tolerances, not software.
Number 3. Nightforce ATACR 7-35 by 56. We are looking at the standard for durability. The ATACR series is built with thicker housing walls than almost any other optic in its class. The focus here is on impact resistance. The internal lens elements are bedded in a way that prevents shifting even under heavy recoil or accidental drops. It is a purely mechanical tool designed for harsh environments. Analysis. While other scopes try to be computers, the Nightforce tries to be a tank. It is a study in material science and structural integrity.
Number 2. Leupold VX6HD Gen 2. This is the American gold standard. If you walk into any high-end hunting camp in the Rockies, half the guides are running this scope. The Gen 2 update brings us the speed set turrets. No tools needed. You can reset your zero in the field with your bare hands. It's fast, it's intuitive, and the glass is crystal clear. It also has that legendary Leupold eye box that is so forgiving, you throw the gun up and the picture is just there. Reality check, it's not cheap, and some people hate the button layout for the illumination. But for a do-it-all scope that can survive a horse rolling over it, Leupold is still the king of reliability. Number 1. The champion, the Swarovski Z8i Plus 5-40 by 56. And here we are, the pinnacle, the glass that ruins you for everything else. The Swarovski Z8i Plus is barely an optic, it's a superpower. First, the zoom range is insane. You have a true 8x zoom factor. You can dial it down to 5x for scanning the timber, and then crank it up to 40x to aim at a specific rib on an elk a mile away. The PBR, or Personalized Ballistic Ring, allows you to customize your turret exactly to your load. But the real magic is the glass. It is so sharp, so bright, that it feels like high-definition TV. Why it wins? It does everything perfectly. It handles the close range, the extreme long range, and the low light without compromising on anything. Reality check? The price tag will make you cry. You could buy 2 rifles for the cost of this scope. But if you demand absolute perfection and you never want to blame your equipment for a miss ever again, this is the only choice.
So there you have it. The optics market in 2026 is brutal, fast, and smarter than ever. We have moved past the era where you just guess the holdover. Whether you want the robot brain of the Burris or the crystal clear perfection of the Swarovski, stop putting cheap glass on expensive rifles. You owe it to the animal to make that first shot count. I want to hear from you. Are you a tech hunter using laser range finders and thermals, or are you a purist who thinks batteries don't belong on a gun? Let me know in the comments. Check your gear, know your dope, and I'll see you in the next one.